Creation. Today I am joined by
Diet.
and who are you?
What?
Say Xander. And Xander. And in case you needed a translation of the first one, that's Scarlet. So, what are we doing today?
We making my little Ito a bit in her birthday.
In case you need a translation, we're making her sister Hazel a present for her birthday. So Scarlet got this little balloon holder for her birthday. And she has been wanting to use it in some kind of epoxy project. So we decided for Hazel's birthday, this is what she wants to do for her. We're going to make like a little box because Hazel's really weird and she likes epoxy a lot. We're going to make a little box, put this in, fill it with the epoxy color that Hazel would like, which would be purple. And then we are going to attach a wall hanger on the back so that she can hang it on her wall. Here, show them. We cut off the thing. So that's the heart that she wants to use. You want to show? Show them? Show the camera. Show everybody. That's the heart we're going to
Dad,
use.
say hi. Hi.
So, no, you don't touch those right now. So we need to figure out how long. I got this piece of wood from Home Depot. It was actually on their clearance lumber rack thing that they have. Because if you can see, I'll move it over. This thing is really warped. And I didn't know what the heck I was going to use it for. So I think this is a good project. Because it doesn't matter that it's warped. Yeah, hold it for Mommy.
Do you want me to hold it?
You hold that side. So the heart itself at the widest spot is about 2.5 inches. So we will do 2.5 inches across. And at the widest spot, it's about 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches. So we'll do 3 by 3 inches. So on this one, I gotta try to find where it's not warped. We are going to start. Here, hold that. Yeah. Okay, so we want the sides to be 3 inches. I want the sides to be 3 inches. So I've marked 3 inches. And that's going to be the sides. So, no, hold on. So we're going to get the sides and then, oh, I think it's going to be longer than 3 inches, guys.
Yeah, I did it. That's right, Mom.
It has to be longer than 3 inches because it has to fit the border in too, which this wood is 1.5 inches. So it's got to be 6 inches long. So we need it to be 6 inches long. So that made it easy because I did 3 inches and 3 inches. We'll just go to 6 inches. And we'll measure that. And for safety, means I have to use a saw. I'm going to use my miter saw, so I'm going to make it a little faster. I'm going to use Blanche. Told you she's going to go through a lot of wood. I'm going to have these two put on some goggles to protect their eyes, and I'm also going to move them over here so that they don't accidentally put their hand in my saw and I chop it off. That'd be a bad
Can
day.
you go, baby?
And we will be right back. She has to go urinate.
Thanks.
So we're back. They have their safety goggles. Safety for Xander.
Bye.
Xander, show him your goggles. Look at the camera, show him your goggles. His nose is inside his, which is okay.
Hello.
And I'm just going to cut these two.
Couple nose, Mom.
And
Ooh,
Blanche, she talks a lot. Like a whole lot. So please forgive her. She talks a lot. She's one of our most talkative children. And I probably should have tightened Blanche because she was moving while I was cutting wood. I think that's all that's safe, you know? So, I'll line her up. Okay, and we have one. And I think because this wood's so small, it's only, I think it's like a 1x1 piece of wood. I think because it's so small, every time it cuts through, it locks into place because I have to push down so far. So, while I have them sitting there, that's going to go in the middle. I want this is kind of pancake it a little bit. Just a little bit. And I never said that we know what we're doing, because we don't. Do we know what we're doing?
Yeah.
Tuh. She thinks we know what we're doing.
I know what I'm doing.
She has no clue as to what she's doing.
Yeah, I do.
She has no clue. So the middle,
What do I help with?
you hold on a minute. The middle is going to be,
Dad, you can take them off.
3 1/4 inches. I'm just going to use the same piece of wood.
Okay.
I'm going to use the same piece of wood that we already cut to make the insides. And we are done with our crooked piece of wood. Oh, that's why. I was grabbing the wrong one. So this one, I don't know if I can use that.
I can use it.
we are done with Blanche for now. We don't need her anymore. We're done with her for now. And might I add, this miter saw is amazing. She does good work. And I'm going to have to fix this because this one's a little too long. Okay. Now, I'll make sure I unplug her because Xander likes to touch stuff that he's not supposed to.
And what do we do? What do we do?
See, they're eager to make stuff. So, come on, get down. We're going to put them back over here, and
Mommy,
they're going to help me.
Epoxy.
Not yet.
I got it.
They are going to help me.
That's
Oh,
all.
and he drops it. They're going to help me glue this thing together.
Mom,
They're going to help me glue it together.
Why are you in here?
And for those of you who like to make things, I don't recommend this scenario right now.
Oh,
I do not recommend this scenario. If you catch my drift. It's not
what's that?
fun.
They don't see your phone.
Fun for them, not for me.
Not fun for me.
So, what?
Not fun for me.
So we are going to glue. We need glue on both sides of these. You want to put it?
No, but
Hold
mommy,
on. Yep.
you
Put some
do.
glue. Squeeze the bottle. Hold on. On that side. Hold that.
And then I stuff it on.
Looks like chocolate.
Yes.
We need it on this side. And I hope I don't glue this. No, wait. I hope I don't glue this.
See? Look
Put a
at
little bit right here. I'll let you do one too.
it.
Right there, good. Good.
Got too much on it, Mom.
That's okay.
Can I touch them?
Yes, you can touch the glue. Now we're going to put it on this side. And then we'll let Xander, who just glued this piece, glue this one. Put it on here. Put on glue on here.
Mom, can I touch this together, please?
In a minute. Okay, so we need that side. No, Xander. Oh, you're holding it for me?
Yes.
Okay, watch out, watch out. Let's slide this down in.
Oh. Him overdo that.
See, and they get excited about the smallest things. I guess they
I don't get the guidance.
kind of get that from their mother, who gets excited over tools. So, we're going to let this dry for a couple minutes. I'm going to kind of wipe the glue down because I kind of want it to go down in the voids. So when this thing is done drying, we have a nice little box. And I must say, it doesn't look too bad. Never made a box before. So it doesn't look too bad. No. So we're going to clamp it. We're going to clamp it.
Is that all, Mom?
What?
Is that all?
No. We're going to clamp it.
Mom,
If one asks, the other has to ask. Guess that's the way of
Mom,
children.
Mom,
That's how they do things. If their sibling asks, they have to ask. Even if they have no clue as to what they're speaking about. So I'm gonna clamp this guy. Let's tighten it for while it dries. Make sure it's all pushed down. Oh. Make sure it's all pushed down. So we have minimal sanding that we have to do. So here's the box. The heart is going to go in the middle, like so. We'll let that go. And they're so excited, and they don't even know what they're excited for. And this is interesting. Very, very interesting. So, I actually I was gonna put plywood on the back, but I think as like a little barrier, instead of plywood, I got plastic. And I can't remember what this plastic is called. This says pet plastic. I know for a fact it's not pet plastic. I got this to be able to make lamps eventually. So we are going to use a sheet of this plastic, and I'm just going to glue it to the back of this for now. So I don't think I need a perfect square. It'll be okay. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. And I don't care if it gets scratched, because like I said, I'm only using it as like a mold. We're going to use this as like a mold. So it only has to cover this bottom square. And the glue is almost dry, a little bit. So we are going to cut this plastic. Yes, you can help me. I'm going to cut it so it's, I'm going to cut it. Cut it so it's like 4.5 by 4.5 inches. Get the Sharpie. It means I have children by me. I don't really want to use a razor blade, because next thing I know, this one will be grabbing it and cutting something. So I said we're going to do about 4.5 by 4.5. 4.5. Right. 4.5. Show me your singing torso. So 4.5 by 4.5. And I'm not really worried about it being a perfect square, because it's just getting glued to the back of this, and then it's going to come off. Do you know how to cut? Cut along the line. Nope. Yeah, you'll cut too. Cut. Oh, this stuff don't want to cut. Hold on. Let's see. This stuff's strong. And her little hands aren't strong enough to cut it. So his definitely won't be. As you can tell, this isn't like my normal videos. because
Yeah.
I have these two here. Nope, no scissors. That's why I didn't use a razor blade.
My butter knife it on.
So, and my dog is chewing their ball. I've taken this ball from her like 3 times today already. She keeps chewing it. I think she likes the texture or something.
Oh.
So we are done with the plastic. I don't need any more plastic. But what I do need to find, here, give me this. Let's put away the stuff we're done with. You use that.
Oh.
So what I do need to find is where I put these away. That'd be a good idea. I need to find where I put my hot glue. I think I can let them try to hot glue stuff. So I'm gonna go find where I put my hot glue at, and I'll be right back. Okay, what'd you say?
I'm back.
We are back, like she said. Okay, so this is dried pretty good because it's kind of warm today. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it off. Here's our little square. And we're done with that. So we need to figure out, and it's funny, it's kind of lopsided. Oopsies. But it's for a 7-year-old. I really don't think she's going to notice if it's lopsided too bad. It's actually pretty lopsided.
Yeah.
So we are going to glue this to whichever side
With hot glue.
isn't so bad. With what?
With hot glue.
With hot glue. So I think this side isn't so bad. This is hot. I don't think you should be touching it. We are going to hot glue this.
No.
And it's not very hot yet. So, and I think the little stand's in my way. We're going to glue this down. And he is over here entertaining himself with his pliers that I got for him that he broke the first day.
Do anybody
Wait, baby.
Do anybody have a baby board?
So we are hot gluing this down so that it, and hopefully this works, because last time I used hot glue, I used it on a table
And it didn't work.
and it didn't work. Thank you. It sure didn't. So we're going to hot glue this guy down.
Hold on. Mommy. Mom. I'm gonna be doing nothing.
Hot glue him down.
And I don't think.
And we'll get another stick just in case.
Not a good. Yeah.
And then,
Hello.
just to make sure
Santa, say hello.
that this thing doesn't come up like it did before on my epoxy table, I'm going to pull this down while it is drying. It keeps getting all over my fingers.
Papa, you need a hot glue.
No, you cannot touch the hot glue. Xander, wait.
I got to go down, Mom.
So while this,
Going down.
no, it's not, yeah, well, it's cooling down. You're right. While it's cooling down, I'm going to hold it down, especially in the corners. I'm getting it all over my fingers.
Mommy, can I touch it?
No, you cannot touch it. She wants to touch hot glue.
Make me touch it when it goes down.
When it goes down, sure.
It goes down. Mommy,
So I see some spots
that's hard to do.
that I have to go over
With glue.
with hot glue.
I want white glue.
Yes, you were right. It's glue. Because if I don't, it's gonna leak.
I thought we were going to get ruined.
No, it's not gonna get ruined. It's gonna leak everywhere. And we don't want it to leak everywhere.
Oh, because people get to step on it and they're going to be really hot. So, Mom.
And I'm pretty sure epoxy is gonna leak under anyway because this isn't flush. So we're gonna have to sand some of this epoxy away. Which I think
We
is
had
a
to
safe
build
enough job
alcohol.
that these two can actually help me with. But that won't be for a couple days because I think we're gonna have to put more than one layer of epoxy.
A body? What? Sorry, I got too much.
In case you didn't hear her, she said, sorry, I talk too much. She talks a lot. But I think most little girls tend to talk a lot. Most, not all, most. At least with our daughters, they talk a lot. So we have it hot glued. And while this is finishing drying, I try not to drop my extension cord on my dog.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's a good phone.
And I'll help this one back up because he's struggling. Okay. No, don't touch. It's hot.
I'm going to be right back.
No, we are not gonna. Not yet.
Oh. Not going to be right back.
This was their thing they wanted to do for their sister. So we are not gonna be right back because I'll tell you why. I'm gonna grab gloves.
Some gloves for all of us.
Yes, some gloves for all of us.
And it's watching us.
So that we can be safe.
And we can not put our hands on it.
Yeah, and so we don't get epoxy on our hands. We don't need that.
We don't need
You're gonna
that
need your stick.
anymore. This. No,
Stick.
it's
Put your
yay.
hands in.
I
Put
don't
your
know.
hands in.
I don't know how to pick button.
Hold on. Yes, I'll give you some too, Xander. And these are really big. I have never seen kid latex gloves. So these are really big on them. But no, just put it in normal. Like you're wearing mittens.
Then they got mittens on it. But Mom.
What? No, there's no mittens. We have latex gloves.
Yeah, made that. I don't know why I told
Okay,
Mommy.
so her hands are in there. Let's put his on.
Sorry, I made it this.
Put his gloves on him.
And we got it be. Maybe
By the time I'm done trying to fit this over all their little itty bitty fingers, the glue should be done. Drying, at least. Okay, so there's one.
There's one.
Give me the other one.
Two. Hello. Mom, time to say hello.
And that one went on fairly easy. That was nice. Okay, so they have their gloves.
We have our
Now we need to mix our epoxy. We need to mix our epoxy. So I have the little cups measuring, what are these actually called? All-purpose mixing container.
Ooh.
I just call them cups. And I don't think we need a ton of it. So I think one will be plenty. We are going to mix the epoxy. Hopefully it doesn't do like it likes to do to me and start bubbling. Mixing instructions, I always make sure pour resin into hardener. So hardener, resin. Put the hardener first, and I don't think we need very much, so I am just going to put it to the one, and I don't know where I put my lid. Yes, it started bubbling on my table. Actually, not on my table. It started bubbling on Dad's desk. And I'm going to put the resin in. And then we are going to mix for, it says 3 to 5 minutes, but I have realized when mixing this stuff that 3 to 5 minutes kind of is a long time. When, here, just use this stick. No. Use this stick. Mix. Mix it good. 3 to 5 minutes can be an awfully long time. So I think I want the other side to be the front. I'm going to put the heart in upside down. Don't do that. It's taking the gloves off. Keep mixing. Keep mixing. Xander can mix here. Want to mix?
Yeah.
Here, it's okay. Here. Use this hand to mix. This one.
What was in that?
And mix the epoxy. Okay. Let Mommy finish.
Okay.
I'm going to finish mixing it.
Okay. So what I think will be what?
And you're supposed to let it sit for 5 minutes after you're finished mixing to allow all the bubbles to come up.
Yeah.
But,
What?
like I said, this epoxy really doesn't like me so much. So, yeah, go ahead. Take it off.
But I don't.
You don't like them? Okay, that's fine. So, I don't want it to start smoking and bubbling and then harden already. That would not be fun. And I'm hoping I'm not making a mistake and not putting something underneath this. So, I'm going to get something to put under it. I'll be right back. Tell them we're back.
We back.
Okay, we're back. So I think it's been at least 2 minutes that I've been mixing. Come on. No, you don't have gloves on. So I just grabbed the rest of this to put under it, just in case it leaks, because that way I can peel it off and won't have a problem. So I want to add a purple colorant, and typically I would use micas, but I want it to be more translucent, means I have the pink heart at the front. No, I can't help you put that on right now. You took it off. So I gotta mix this up, and that's the color.
Oh, I thought you were button.
No, that's the color for the resin. So I gotta mix it in really well. See? See the color? Is that pretty? You think she'll like it?
You think that like melt, Mom?
It doesn't look like chocolate milk. It's purple.
The baby did not like pink melt.
Pink milk? Yeah, it is a little bit pink.
Mm,
Okay, so we are going to, I'm going to put the heart there. I'm going to hold it down while I try to, no, don't touch in here. You can touch the wood, but don't touch inside. Don't touch inside, Xander.
Maybe that is going to die.
When it dries, you can touch it. Sure. So we are going to put
Resin in.
the resin in. And I think we made the perfect amount, guys.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to pour it this thick the first time. But I think we made the perfect amount to fit the first time. And it doesn't, I don't think it's really necessarily going to be bad if I don't fill it the rest of the way, because of the fact that this is going to be the back. So I'm going to sand a little bit on the back and I'm going to sand a little bit on the front. Do not touch, guys. I need to get the heat gun. No. You can help me sand when it's time to sand, but do not touch. Don't touch, don't touch. Okay. I don't want them touching it. I want them getting their hands in it.
Come on.
Because epoxy is a little bit hot.
I think the gun.
Huh? Yeah, it burns. It
Am I
can
right?
burn. And I probably shouldn't put a heat gun piece in my face.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to pop the bubbles. Here, you want to do it? Here, blow it at the bubbles. And it's removing all of the bubbles that have risen to the top. Now let's let the other try. Want to try? Let's get all the bubbles out.
I do, Mom.
Yeah, looks pretty, huh? Okay,
I
let go.
think they don't have like it, Mom. You look at me like it.
Kayla's gonna like it, I hope so.
I think I got
I
by
think she will too. And I've almost got all the air bubbles off the back.
I can touch.
And I can't tell if it's really so much that it's air bubbles or something else.
Mom, I can't stop licking my
Like
nut.
dust or something.
I can stop licking my nut, Mom, because they're so good.
Because air bubbles usually will come up. And they'll pop.
What? Do that.
Oh, shoot. See, and that's why I put something under it. Here, let me see. Over here. Well, let's pour it back in there like that.
That's gone.
Let's push it back in, see?
Mom, even
Okay, and it,
done.
I don't know if that's my, guys, I don't know what's going on. You see it steaming? It's steaming. I don't know if that's from my heat gun or if the epoxy is going to do that weird thing that it's done every other time
Mom, tell me.
and just like harden and do something really weird.
It goes on me, Mom.
Don't touch.
Oh, that's good.
I think it may have been from the heat gun. I think, hopefully. I don't see any more fumes. Oh no, there's still fumes coming in, just a little bit. So, I'm going to put this heat gun away.
Put it away.
We are done with the heat gun.
You done with
Don't do that.
Okay.
I put it on the nail up there to cool so that
Roll against.
nobody gets burned. So, I cannot show you guys in this video, which means Scarlett,
We have to wait until it's done going down and
Curing.
done
curing.
going.
We have to wait for it to be done curing and cooling down.
Oh,
So, you will be seeing Scarlett and Xander again once we're able to take this out of the mold and we're able to start sanding. And I'm going to give them the choice. I personally like this wood oil
hold on.
for the wood, but they may want to stain it. I don't know. we will see. So,
Wood oil.
you want wood oil?
Mm-hmm.
She wants wood oil. She wants what Mom wants. But it's their present, so I'm going to show her all the wood stains I have and see if she changes her mind. And the heart is lifting. It's lifting. I don't want it to lift.
That's not good, Mom. Nice water. Bubble water.
It's lifting up
The nice bubble water, Mom.
and it's causing air bubbles on the back.
The nice bubble water.
Yeah, it looks like purple water.
The no to.
It's lifting, guys. It's lifting. I don't want it to lift. You put it just like that. No, it's okay. Leave this stick. And if there are air bubbles left on the back,
We had to.
because this is steaming, it's going to do what it always does. I'll show you real quick. Don't touch over here. I'll show you real quick. This is what it has done to me. And then it just solidifies. So, we'll wait for this to dry all the way. I'm having a feeling that we'll be able to sand it tomorrow because it is.
Ooh.
It's doing it again. It's hardening right before my eyes. Look, it's getting hard. It looks kind of cool though,
Yeah.
but you can see it's steaming. So, until next time, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share because sharing is caring.
Debbie and Debbie.
And I have left a link to my Patreon in the description below. Any help helps. Guys, I'm sitting here trying to stop this video, and my epoxy is doing some weird stuff. I don't know if you can see, but the back is lifting. It's like lifting out and leaking over. Oh my goodness, it's expanding. Holy moly, I don't know what's going on. Of course. Excuse me. Oh my God. Until
Next time, we will be back.
Thank you. Until next time, we will be back. Have a nice day, everyone.